Hi, welcome to Sid's Tips. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me today as I dive in and talk about the Naenka bone conduction headphones, or some people may call them jawbone technology, and so glad they sent them to me. I initially tested their earbuds, which really exceeded my expectations, gave a really good run for the money versus Apple AirPods. So they're the kind of company that provides very good sounding audio without having to break the bank. So you definitely want to check out Naenka. I'll give you my unbiased opinion on these. I'll also put a link in the description down below, so you want to make sure to click on that so you can see what other people have to say about it. If it makes sense, you can order them. And if you find this video of help and adds value, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. Always appreciate those thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And of course the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. So let's first talk about what's included. Obviously you've got these headphones. Being they have a IPX8 rating, which means they're waterproof, and I'll dive in and talk about that in a minute. You'll see this is not a Type-C connection. This is a magnetic connection which connects to the headphones for charging, and then you have the USB. These also have these earplugs. Not sure why they come with earplugs, but they do. Got a very nice packaging. I thought they did a very nice job. Really looks like a first class job. And you can see here, they give it it makes it look like a premium product. I have to tell you, they really did a nice job. Again, great value for the money. You definitely want to check it out. And then last but not least, you have instructions, and it's easy to read, and it gives you all you need to know about the headphones, how to wear them, how to use all the features. So there you go. Now let's talk about some of the specs, and I'm going to dive in and quickly talk about those. So we have, first of all, they are a flexible titanium alloy wraparound. So these definitely have flexibility to them. They're very lightweight, and they just, sit right over the ears, which is very nice. These have an IPX8 rating, so which is great. You could take them in the shower. You could sweat all you want on them, not an issue. So what is IPX8 if you're not sure? IPX8 is if a device has an IPX8 waterproof rating, it can mean that it can withstand continuous immersion in water. The testing conditions for the IPX8 are defined by the manufacturer, but the testing is always performed under more severe conditions than testing for the IPX7 rating. So that's a little bit about IPX8. For charging, it has a red light when it comes on, and it takes about 2 hours to fully charge. For battery life, it's 6 plus minus hours of battery life, so depending upon how you're using them. So that's a pretty good battery life on that. And again, then you just plug them in, you charge, you're good to go within 2 hours, depending upon where the battery life is. And as far as memory, it has the 8 gigabytes of memory, and you get up to 1,500 songs, and then it also then plays in the MP3 mode. So you have the MP3 mode, and then you have the Bluetooth mode. And again, you just plug and play right into your computer, it becomes a drive, and then you can, especially on a PC, at least that I know, that you can drop and drag those files on there. With a Mac, it's probably a little bit different, but I'm not sure. For Bluetooth, you can only connect to one device. As far as the connection, I tested here in my apartment, went to the other side of my apartment, about 11 to 1,200 square feet, and for the most part, didn't have any issues with connectivity. Broke up just a little bit, but it held up just fine. It does have multi-functions. It has single click to play, pause, skip, activate, voice assistant. I'll demonstrate that to you. And then of course you can answer call and hang up. For power, and that helps also with activating the voice commands, and you'll hear a beep. So let me actually go ahead and show you that. And so first we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And this is where all the functions are controlled, right here over your right ear. So this is the main power button there, which also changes it between going from MP3 to Bluetooth and vice versa. And then also turning on the assistant if you want to use Google or Alexa. I think it was Alexa that, and I'll demonstrate that to you. And then you got your play, pause, your volumes, and seek forward, seek back, and all that good stuff right there. And again, for charging, and using it as a drive, it just connects like that. It's a magnet. It just sits just like that. Now, depending upon how this is sitting, I found like it wasn't an issue for staying, but I just had to lay these down on my table, right, so it wouldn't come off because the magnet is somewhat strong, but not too strong. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and power on. You hold the button for a few seconds. Now it says power on. And so now we are currently in the Bluetooth mode. So now if I were to show you here with music, so you can see the music playing, press the button, pause, play. So now what I'm gonna do is go into the MP3 mode, and what you do once it's on, you're gonna double press the power button. It says enter the TF mode, and then it starts playing music right away, and then you could seek. So you double press it again, it brings it back to the Bluetooth mode, and then you could play, pause. So now to get a voice commands, what you need to do is you press the power button, you hold it down for a second, you hear a beep, and then as you can see, up come the voice command options. Now I could choose Google, or I could choose a different app. I'm gonna pick Google. I'm gonna say join once, and then I could say what I wanted to search. Let me go ahead and press that again. I may have waited too long. So I'm gonna press just once, and how can I help you? And you could see as I'm speaking right into it, and that is how the voice command works. So it works very well. Now, the last part I wanna do is I want to do the waterproof test, the IPX8 test, and then I'm gonna share with you a little bit about the technology as far as what bone conduction is, the music, and call quality. So I'm gonna go ahead and dunk these in here, and you can see they are in there submerged in water. And just so you can see how if I press the play pause button, it's going to work. So I'm gonna press that right now. It is pause. Now it's playing, and again, press it again, it stops and goes. So you could see it works just perfectly well when it's submerged in water in the shower, again, because of that IPX rating. So now what I wanted to share with you a little bit about the music quality and the sound, as well as call quality, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. Let's talk about music as I'm out and about enjoying my bounce boots. So when it comes to music, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a different experience if you've never used bone conduction technology. First, again, the earpiece sits on the side of your face versus on your ear or in your ear, and it's gonna sound more mono than stereo, but it allows you to be attentive, like a car is coming by, you can hear that car, and enjoy my audio or podcast. So again, it's not going to be that high stereo sound. As far as bass, there's a little bit of bass, not a high level of bass, even though these are sitting on your bone. And I've tried other bone conduction technology headphones that have more bass, but that is what these deliver from a standpoint of sound, listening to music and a podcast.
Okay, I am now leaving myself a voicemail test while recording a video, walking down a noisy road with lots of cars going by. Gives you the opportunity of how much background sound is picked up and reduces, as well as my voice sounding while speaking on the phone. Okay, so now I'm leaving myself a voicemail inside where there is no wind or cars going by, and so if you wanted to make a call in more of a quieter setting, then this will give you an idea on call quality, again, indoors versus outdoors, being in a quiet setting.
So there you go. That is an overview of these Naenka Bluetooth headphones. I do like them very much. I like the fact that it has an MP3 capability, so you can put 1,500 songs and you can put your podcast and all that good stuff. They seem to hold up well in the water with being that they're IPX8. And these are a great alternative without breaking the bank, where you could listen to music. And again, keep in mind when you are getting the bone conduction technology, it's not going to be that high fidelity sound like you are typically used to with wearing earbuds or some other headphones that you wear over your ears. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate the company sending me these. I hope, again, my videos have helped. Thanks for visiting. Be sure to click on the link down below where you can learn more. See you on the next video. Take care.